Hello everyone, this is Zoe on Zoe Talks. This is my first video, so don't be too harsh on me, please. I'd really appreciate it. The first thing I made this whole stupid list about things to talk about, and while I was writing the list I decided that these were great ideas and I could totally talk about them for hours, which I will not do. But now that I'm looking at the list, I have no idea what I'm supposed to talk about. So I'm just gonna pick a random one. Okay. Sure, let's go with that. Sleepovers. I'm gonna talk about sleepovers. You know why? Because sleeping over with your friends is really great. Last night, I had one of my best friends spend the night. It was totally short notice, and I don't do short notice at all. I hate doing short notice plans simply because I feel like it impedes on everyone else, and when people ask me about things short notice, my answer is mostly 95% of the time no, because I've already planned everything else. So, sleepovers. Basic gist for this is, most of you watching this will probably have had a sleepover at least once or twice in your life, and if you haven't, that's alright, that's no big deal. People sometimes don't have sleepovers, some people do, it's alright, whatever. I'd like to talk about sleepover etiquette, if that's even a thing, but I'm going to talk about it. So, when did people even start sleepovers? I feel like I started having people spend the night 4th or 5th grade. End of elementary school, that sounds about right. So, it was really weird back then because we didn't have as much technology and we were kind of derpish regarding our friends. Like, hey, I want to hang out with you. Oh my god, totally, I want to hang out with you too. Let's hang out. How do we hang out? Well, I have your phone number, your house phone number. Maybe my parents could call your parents and we could talk. They could talk. We're not going to be talking because I don't know what my plans are for this weekend. My parents do. They run my life. I'm a 4th grader. Whatever. So, yeah, we should have our parents talk. So you get your parents to talk, and you figure out, and you're like, yes, oh my god, yes, a sleepover, fantastic, with my bestest friend in the world, nothing could be better than this. We're gonna stay up late, we're gonna eat everything, we're gonna talk about the stupidest things in the world, but they're gonna be awesome, because we're talking about it at a sleepover. So, the entire week is starting, and you're like, oh god, this is horrible, I hate school. Then the week ends, and you're like, yes, super sleepover party. My friend's coming over, or you're going over there, it doesn't really matter. And oh my god, that's so fantastic. You've got a sleeping bag, you've got your bag full of stuff, with your extra stuff, you've got your pillow, you've got your 15 pillow pets, stuffed animals, whatever. You've probably got a bunch of video games, some movies, some extra candy that your parents decided to bring. You know, extra shoes, jackets, all that good stuff, because you need that stuff for a sleepover. Come on. So, your parents are like, well, we're off work, let's go drop you off. Get in the car, get to your friend's house, you're super excited, you throw your stuff in their guest bedroom, or whatever, because, I don't know, we have a guest bedroom at my house, but sometimes my friends just like to sleep on the couch downstairs, and that was fine. Though it often made me sleep like that. I had to sleep down there on the couch too, and I wasn't as chill with that because my bed is the most comfortable thing ever. But I'm not complaining. Sleepovers. So, you get through the sleepover, and you're so excited, and you see your friend, and you're like, yeah, sleepover! What movie should we watch? I don't know, you want to watch a movie? I don't know. And you're giddy the entire time, and it's fantastic. And that's the way it should be. Sleepovers are supposed to be one of the funnest activities that people can do, ranging from, you know, when you first start sleepovers to college and after college when you have friends visiting and family visiting. Sure, why not? So, things about sleepovers. Actually getting to the point now. Personally, I've had a lot of really close friends ever since I was little. I'm naturally good at picking out friends, surprisingly. And we've always had somehow this connection where we're like sisters, so it's no big deal. So I undress in front of them, they undress in front of me, it's whatever. We don't care. Nobody cares. So, but that's an important thing, and whether you're having your first sleepover or whether it's the first time sleeping over at somebody's house, or even afterwards, even when you've slept at someone's house and they've slept over at your house for years, it's still good to have that comfort with someone else. My friend who spent the night last night, we sleep in the same bed together. We just do. It's comfy. We have a big bed. It's whatever. But I know that she's comfortable with me sleeping in there with her, and I'm comfortable sleeping in the same bed with her and she with me. Sorry. Whatever. So, comfort is really important, especially for sleepovers. So the comfort really involves both dressing and undressing in front of someone, or using someone else's shower. Using someone else's shower is a whole nother topic, and I'm not going to talk about that right now because that is some of the awkwardest stuff in the world. So, sleeping over. Comfort. That's where I'm going to. I am there now. So we've talked about the beds, sleeping with someone else in someone else's bed. Just make sure you're comfortable with them, make sure they're comfortable with you, make sure your parents are comfortable with it, because sometimes parents are weird. Parents are parents, and that's alright. But just comfort, again. Everyone needs to be comfortable for a sleepover. Otherwise it's awkward, and you're awkward, and they're awkward, and the whole situation is awkward. You don't want to deal with that. That happened to me once. I'm not going to talk about that. So, comfort is the main thing. Another thing, food. When you have your friends come over for the first time, you're kind of sitting there quietly and you don't really know, can I ask if I can eat something? And no, I don't want to ask. But do it. If you're hungry, you need to say something. Pronto. When I go to my friend's house, like I said, I've known them for forever, so I show up and I'm like, yo, I'm going to be stealing everything in your fridge and your pantry. Whether you have anything to eat or not, I'm going to be taking some of that home with me. Because I can. And some of my friends I'm actually still nervous to do that around. Not because of them, but because of their family. Because I have some families who are like kind of more tighter. Like not tighter, but like a rope tighter. And it's awkward to ask for food. Luckily, when that happens, the friends who I'm staying with, whose family are a bit tighter, my friends, on the other hand, are just like, yo, I'm gonna eat every single thing in this house. Are you with me, brah? Cha, brah. Toads. So, that's important. So, comfort, food, sleeping arrangements, showers. Like I said, I'm not gonna get into that because, whatever. I'm gonna get into that. I'm just gonna make this video 10 minutes long. I don't even care. I'm sorry for ranting, but showering at someone else's house. God. Oh, when you shower at someone's house at the first time, it's so horrible because you get your towel and you go in there and, you know, they've got shampoo and conditioner and body wash and all this other stuff that you need, so that's fantastic. Thanks a lot, friends. You're doing a great job at being a host. But you get in there and they go back to their room. And you're like, yeah, I got this. I'm gonna take a shower. It's no biggie. Get in the shower. You're in a whole nother dimension. What is this? How does this thing turn? Does it turn on? Do I need to flip it? Which way is cold and which way is hot? These are burnt out, or maybe they're like scrubbed out. I don't know. Everyone has a different shower and it's horrible. It's like I didn't ask for this at all. So, you're standing there awkwardly in a bath towel or possibly naked at this time. You can't figure out how to turn the shower, and you finally figure out how to turn on the shower, and it's been like 20 minutes. And your friend is starting to get worried. Showering at someone else's house for the first time is so awkward. I'm supposed to be talking about sleepovers, but this has to do with sleepovers. Yeah, so I think that's everything regarding sleepovers. One quick thing before I go, because I've reached the 10-minute mark. you know, when you first start sleepovers, you normally stay up pretty late, and then you get to this point where you're like, it's 10. Good night, friends. And I've done that. I still do that. I like to sleep a lot. They hate it, whatever. So, but be cautious of your parents' friends, and, no, your parents' friends. Be cautious of them. Be cautious about your friends' parents. Because nowadays, you can sleep over at someone else's house on the weekday, and it's no problem for you, and it's no problem for your friend, but your parents still have work. And my mom gets ticked off a lot because my friends and I like to giggle till 3 a.m. She doesn't like us giggling till 3 a.m. So, rules of the sleepover. Comfort. Comfort about food. Comfort about sleeping. Showers. Parents. Time to actually sleep. Also, just, you know, whatever with the movies. Just pick out a random movie and watch it. Don't spend so long. You're gonna be talking the entire time through it anyway. That's my rant on sleepovers. So, I hope you all have enjoyed it, and I hope some of you related. If not, I'm sorry. I'd love to hear your stories about sleepovers. They're fun. I love sleepovers. So, that's all I have to say on that. I'm so sorry this video ran so late. I'm going to try and make the next one a lot shorter. Not sure how that's going to go, but still going to try. So, I'll see you all later. Possibly next week, where I'll rant about something else. Bye.